Hello, thanks for joining us. I'm Scott Smith.
And I'm Nicole Perpino. On Park Update this week, Hobart Elementary School commemorates the lives of 2 boys lost.
The St. Louis Park Historical Society is looking for you.
City Council held a public hearing on the Southwest LRT municipal consent process.
These stories and more just ahead on the update. On Thursday, May 22nd, Hobart Elementary School commemorated the lives of 2 boys lost, Haysam Sani and Zach Mohammed Fofana, others hurt in the heroic efforts of school staff and emergency personnel, as well as the support given from the greater St. Louis Park community in the aftermath of the Lilydale landslide tragedy. An assembly was held for students and guests at Hobart Elementary School with remarks from family members, district, and school leaders. The public was invited to attend the circle and balloon release at the Hobart Playground later in the day.
Please join me now in a 1-minute moment of silence to honor the lives of the 2 boys who died. Make this connection and support these families and celebrate the wonderful community of St. Louis Park. Thank you.
Join the veterans of foreign wars and the American Legion in honoring those who have served our country at the Memorial Day service on Monday, May 26th. The service begins at 11 a.m. at the Veterans Memorial Amphitheater in Wolf Park, and the flag will be raised at noon. Note that City Hall, the Rec Center, and the Westwood Hills Nature Center building will be closed Memorial Day weekend, including Monday, May 26th. There will be no garbage or recycling collection on the 26th, so collection days will be delayed by 1 day all week.
Parktacular is seeking more volunteers to help make Splash into Summer a super success. Volunteers are needed on June 13th and 14th for a variety of events. The greatest need is for Grand Day Parade volunteers on Saturday, June 14th, and Rock the Block volunteers on Friday, June 13th. Parktacular also has a need for volunteers for the information booths and the kids events taking place on Saturday, June 14th. Short 2 to 4 hour shifts allow you to give your time and still enjoy the Parktacular festivities. Anyone 16 years or older is welcome to volunteer. Those as young as 11 may volunteer with an adult or guardian. Please note, Rock the Block volunteers must be 21 or over. All volunteers receive a free commemorative t-shirt, a free meal at Parktacular, and a heartfelt thank you. To learn more and sign up to volunteer, contact Laura at 952-928-2847 or lsmith@stlouispark.org.
The annual Spring Cleanup Day will be held from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Saturday, June 7th at the St. Louis Park Municipal Service Center, 7305 Oxford Street. The event is for St. Louis Park residents only. Personal identification will be required. A list of items accepted for a fee, for no charge, and not accepted can be found on the city website, stlouispark.org. The Cleanup Day is sponsored by Waste Management and the City of St. Louis Park and is provided as a lower-cost alternative to home pickup. Call Public Works at 952-924-2562 for more information.
The St. Louis Park Historical Society is seeking hundreds of new members. They have been challenged to raise the number of memberships to 1,000 by the end of the calendar year 2014. Membership is only $20 per year and is 100% tax deductible. Your membership will enable the Historical Society to continue and expand its ability to collect artifacts and preserve our city's heritage. And that there is support for the Society and for a permanent St. Louis Park History Center. Your membership will entitle you to receive the quarterly Re-Echo newsletter, which is full of fascinating stories from the past and updates to present day. The Society also needs active members who can help with fundraising, membership, programming, real estate, putting up displays around town, and basically getting the word out that the St. Louis Park Historical Society is here to preserve the history of the city we all love. There are 2 ways to provide a much needed and much appreciated membership. Go to slphistory.org, click on Read This, highlighted in red, scroll down to download your membership form. Mail the form and a check to the address on the form. Or you may go to slphistory.org and choose the www.givemn.org link to pay by credit card or PayPal. Learn more, so much more, by going to slphistory.org. Again, that's slphistory.org.
The Oak Hill Splash Pad opens for the year on Friday, May 23rd, weather permitting. Our water playground at Oak Hill Park lets kids activate bubble hoses, water nozzles, and sprinkler arches. Parents should always accompany and supervise children, and rubber-soled water shoes are strongly recommended for all participants. The pad is open daily 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. through September 7th. It is free for residents and $1 for non-residents. The outdoor aquatic park at the Rec Center is scheduled to open on Friday, June 7th. Season passes at a discounted rate are still available online or at the Rec Center until June 2nd. It may also be a good idea to save the weather cancellation event line in your phone. That number is 952-924-2567.
Soil of the Soul, in conjunction with St. Louis Park Parks and Rec, kicked off edible playgrounds at Browndale Park. Area children learned how to plant an edible garden under the instruction of facilitator Julie Rappaport. They will water, weed, and care for the garden through the growing season and share in the bounty at harvest time, with excess going to STEP. 3 more gardens are being planted at Westwood Hills Nature Center, Central Community Center, and over at Lennox Community Center. More information is available at soilofthesoul.com.
Join your fellow community members for one of the hottest events of all summer, the 2014 Fire Department Open House. The event will be held on Tuesday, June 10th from 5 to 8 p.m. at Fire Station 1, 3750 Wooddale Avenue. This year's open house will include displays and demonstrations for people of all ages to enjoy, and great food and drinks to beat off the summer heat. The event is free and open to the public. Health in the Park and Hennepin County Health at Work will host a worksite wellness forum on Wednesday, June 11th. The forum is geared towards small to medium-sized St. Louis Park businesses interested in learning how to initiate and support a wellness program, and networking with other companies to see what they have done to help their employees be healthier and active. The forum will be held from 7:30 to 9 a.m. on the 11th in City Hall Council Chambers. To register, go to hipslp.org. The Minnehaha Creek Watershed District, in partnership with the city, has made substantial progress on the construction of the 1.3-mile boardwalk and trail system along Minnehaha Creek in St. Louis Park. When complete, the pathways will provide access to the recently restored stretch of the creek between Louisiana Avenue and Meadowbrook Road. The city is constructing a paved trail for bicycles and pedestrians, which will connect to the boardwalk and eventually link up to the Cedar Regional Bike Trail and the trail boardwalk system at Methodist Hospital. The project has tentatively scheduled a late August-September grand opening.
Just ahead, Nicole has events for the young and the young at heart on Generations.
Get out of the city and experience the Northwoods as part of Westwood Hills Nature Center Expedition North. Conquer the high ropes and climbing wall, hike the trails, canoe Raven Lake, and stargaze at the northern sky. The camp is scheduled for August 6th through 8th with an August 5th pre-meeting, as long as 16 participants are registered by June 20th. Dormitory, lodging, food, and transportation are included in the cost. Register at westwoodhillsnaturecenter.org. Senior citizens can unfortunately find themselves victim to a number of crimes, including fraud and other scams. The Minnesota Attorney General's office provides a great deal of detailed information that can help protect you and your loved ones. Get valuable information online, such as the real deal on reverse mortgages, reducing junk mail to seniors, beware of scams targeting grandparents, and nursing homes and assisted living. Go to the website for more safety tips. A tour of the City of Lakes is planned for Tuesday, June 24th, 9 a.m. to 3:30 p.m., with Friday, May 30th as the registration deadline. Not only does the tour include the Lakewood Cemetery with its beautiful memorial chapel, but a step-on guide will escort participants around the Minneapolis Lakes, the elite Kenwood neighborhood, the Sculpture Gardens, and 35W Memorial. Lunch will be at Baker Square. For more information and to register, call 952-928-6444. Up next, Scott has a City Council update.
The St. Louis Park City Council held a public hearing this week as required by the Southwest LRT municipal consent process. Approximately 1 dozen people offered testimony in support of the council granting municipal consent. However, many of the speakers suggested that the consent be granted only if the threat of rerouting freight trains in St. Louis Park could somehow be permanently removed from the future rail planning.
I would like to ask you to deny municipal consent unless the freight reroute is taken off the table for good.
The council received the testimony and will continue to discuss SWLRT in the coming weeks. Council is then expected to schedule a vote regarding municipal consent by end of June or early July. Now here's Misty Lewis with a sports break.
In baseball, St. Louis Park has run into a brick wall the last 3 outings. On May 14th, the Orioles were topped by the BSM Red Knights 4-2 on the road. The next day in Game 1 of a doubleheader at home, Totino Grace was unstoppable, downing the Orioles 15-5. The roof caved in Game 2 as the Eagles shut out the Orioles 10-zip. That dropped St. Louis Park to 8-6, tied with Irondale for 3rd place in the North Suburban Conference. Washburn traveled to Dakota Park on the 20th for the final game of the regular season. Section play follows that game. Check out the latest scores on the sports ticker at the bottom of your screen. 5 was the magic number for Keaton Studsrud, who had 5 hits and 5 RBIs and 5 at-bats, while leading Benilde St. Margaret's to an 11-5 win over Robbinsdale Cooper on May 16th. Park TV 16 has the highlights.
Bottom of the 4th. Here's the pitch to Kaminsky, and that is well hit down. That should be a single. That will drop. That's going to bring in Hanks easily to score. They had either a double steal or a hit and double steal going on.
Ooh, a little toss back to 3rd, but bobbled ball. Keaton got back, no problem. There it is. Oh, got through to 3rd baseman.
I'm not saying Dennis. I'm just saying. And he slides into second base.
Second after hesitating. They gave him a hit on that.
From Vasari is.
Oh, that looped in there. Did you see the movement on that thing? John is, he's smiling inside.
And this could be game if.
There we go. Keaton
Studsrud makes the play.
Nice play, Keaton.
And that's nice. We get John to come off for a nice save, finish that ball game off.
Teammates congratulating him.
And a nice game for the Red Knights.
Finishing 2nd in the North Suburban Conference, the Red Knights wrap up the regular season with a pair of non-conference games, then head to sections. The softball Orioles wrapped up their season at Blake, still looking for their first win, but it was not meant to be, falling 19-9 in their section departure. Benilde St. Margaret's season wrapped up on a positive note, defeating Bloomington Kennedy 12-2 on 13 hits at home on May 15th. The Red Knights now advance to sections. That's your Park Update Sports Break. I'm Misty Lewis. Stay tuned for the Rec Minute.
Hi, I'm Lisa Abernathy with your Rec Minute. Get your kids out to the parks this summer and sign up for one of our summer playground programs. The program is for youth ages 6 to 12 and is held at numerous parks throughout St. Louis Park. Playgrounds run Monday through Thursday, starting June 16th and running until July 31st. Enjoy a session from 9 a.m. to noon, 1 p.m. to 4, or sign up for both and make it a full day of arts and crafts, sports, and other fun activities at your local park, led by our fun playground leaders. Pre-registration is required. Fee is only $7 for resident and $11 for non-resident. Some parks fill early, so sign up today. More information can be found on the city's website.
Well, that's it for this week's Park Update. Thank you for watching.
Park Update will be off next week because we're going to take some time to get out and experience life in the park.